In these parts, there are a lot of villages as far as the border. Egrek is one of them, an ancient bridge of Roman times that has survived during the ages. It speaks about emperors and kings, war battles and caravans. Besides its past, the village has its present as well. The school and the kindergarten are working, so there will also be a tomorrow. The village takes pride in its watermills. Small and hidden in the greenery of the trees, they come back to life at every summer end. And the song of the millstone will not cease till late in the autumn. There are 5 operating watermills in the Egrek village. Upon finishing their farm work, villagers come to grind their wheat for the whole season. They mill the corn for a year ahead. I think these watermills will keep running. Many tourists come to watch the mills. They find them very interesting. They are interesting indeed. Yes, there is a lot of work, much to be done, by cubic meters, from dawn to dusk. How many hours does that make? 12 hours a day. We get up at 4:30 or 5 o'clock. There are also tractors. You see them? There are about 50 to 60 tractors in Egrek. We plant watermelons, tobacco, corn, green beans, for home use, for domestic needs, also for sale if anyone wishes. The young people? Everyone goes to work. They work in the town. Come on, that's enough. Don't wait for the dawn. Get up and go to plow, plow, and plow. The old man kept saying our job was not an easy one either. A person that knows what toiling means, but has no idea what it is to work and smile. We are setting out again, towards Divisilovo. The names of the villages in these parts sound lovely. Tukachka, Sarnak, Kandilka, Chernichevo. They speak for themselves. The herb Divisil gives strength by 9 forces. In the past, Hippocrates, Avicenna, and Galen recommended it together with wine or honey to treat various diseases. But whenever you look at the young and the elderly people here, you forget that illnesses exist at all. Well, I've been singing in the group for some 28, 30 years. I've not been in the group for a long time, but I enjoy singing a lot. Of course, folk songs thrill and fill my heart. Do you have a lot to do? Yes, I do. I'm thinking about the field. A living soul, you know, all the time thinking about what to do. Now we are here, and then we are right in the field. It must pass through the carter first. The small parts are fit and good for making slippers. Good for anything. We call it rough knitting. For socks. I'm making a doormat, and when I'm ready I cut it here. Then I tie it up and put it in the doorway. We place the mat outside and take off our shoes. I used to make mats a lot. Now I'm lagging behind these works, but I manage somehow. Young maids, when they get married, try to guess by the strings of gold coins if the people are wealthy or not, whether there are gold coins for a necklace, whether a small necklace contains large coins, and if a big necklace has small coins as well. Whether Tarada, as we call the head decoration, also has gold coins in it. There are no such buckles. These clasps are ancient work of old times. White is the thoughts and souls of the Highlanders. Blue is truth, revelation, and persistency. The yellow stands for the light and the sun, faith and kindness. The red means love. The green, youth, hope, and joy. The violet, knowledge and humbleness. The stories about the mountain have been woven into the songs, in the voices towering and floating above the hills. A wealth of bright colors, untouched by time, are to be seen in the embroideries, decorations of horses and donkeys, in the flowers spread in the forest meadows. In the past, Avran was named Belipran, meaning white peak. Except for the peaks along the border, it is the highest point in the region surrounded by oak woods. The St. Ilya Church, now run down and lonely, was built as early as 1870. Next to it is the old school, the first one in Krumovgrad. A new church is under construction, St. Nicholas, the Miracle Worker. Avran is alive and growing. The cultural center is working. The opening of a new border checkpoint is forthcoming, which will facilitate the development of tourism in the region.
Районът като цяло е запазен и това е ценно за нас тук с построяването.
The region is preserved as a whole by creating such recreation zones, by building up small houses, by planning and providing public services all around, setting up recreation centers. And that is what we consider worthwhile, and what will help us attract and bring back the young people. Of course, we have to provide employment and normal living conditions.
Нормални условия за живот.
Each road in the Eastern Rhodopes Mountains leads to a miracle. Here is one of the phenomena, the evergreen oak tree. We are invited to come also in the wintertime. Then its green branches draw another fairy tale on the snow-capped hills. There are plenty of oak trees here. They use them as building material, as fuel, and to rest in their shade. But this oak tree is the only one. They say that the oak tree is the tree of life, the mystical root of strength and love. Animals look for shady shelter at noontime, and they tell the story in their own language. Nature amazes with its wonders, as if to show who used to live here millions of years ago. It wins and fascinates you by the unaltered, whimsical, and odd beauty of the rock, the strange, transparent deep of the waters, the measured running of the sun, the Orpheus flower, the Balkan savory. Here, as through the entire Rhodope Mountains, are scattered ancient Thracian sanctuaries. After the Kouvil village, it is nature that makes us stop, as if the stones are singing very old Thracian songs, telling about holidays and dances, battles and treasures. Avran, Chernichevo, Oreshari, Rogach, Kouvil, anywhere. There is no explanation about the designation of the stone range, for the time being, and the mysteries remain.
Водоемите в Крумовградския район има мирни и има и хищни риби.
There's a wide variety of fish in the basins of Krumovgrad region. Carps, caracudas, redfins, white and sheet fish, perch. Fish is abundant here, and of all species. Whatever fish one likes to have, here you are. Yes, birdwatchers often come for the naked-headed vulture. They come from Canada, Norway, and Austria. Many nature fans visit our parks. The town is small. Nature is very clean. Our region is rich in game, stag of fallow deer, wild boar, roe, and hare, and in some places there is local small winged game. The tendency is towards a better development of the region, mainly of tourism, including hunting and fishing, since they are the best attractions for foreigners. Here you can see anything like nothing on earth. Like a newborn fawn, the young deer needs half an hour only, lies down and gets used to this world, neither moving nor stirring, not even blinking. Then it rushes off the hills alongside its mother. Turtles, as if knowing that legislation protects and safeguards them, solemnly walk across the road, shaking their heads with regal condescension. The frogs are looking at us. We are the strangers here. Rare species, some of them are not to be seen anywhere else. Blessed land that has brought and won the legends and mysteries of the past. It bravely faces the present and looks forward to the future. Ages peacefully sleep under the hills, safeguarding the secrets. Someone whispers stories about old rebels, treasures, brave men and beautiful women, embedding the calm and strength of the mountain, woven into one, just like embroidery. Time vanishes, giving way to the emanation for the power of God and nature.
Вишни череши цветяха и орехите ресяха. Газа от мене върнахте, вишни череши беряха. Вишни череши беряха и орехите